something because the internet's very fucking uploads shit. The download's completely fine, but the upload's the problem. Fucking working. Okay, so we have the dummy. For some reason, the upload is a bit weird. The upload speed for the internet is a bit weird. What we are trying to do at the Vermont 2 minutes 30. It's because Aziz Behich is currently snowed in Israel and he's unable to play. And as a so important match. Okay. What? Now it's coming up as a 404 not found. fucking why? It's coming up as a 404. Okay, let's just see if everything is going to work. Transition. There we go. Hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. Now, just trying to see if because there's been a bit of technical stuff coming out. I just want to make sure that this is running well. Yep, okay. So fantastic. Just want to know, you can hear me, can't you? Hello, hello. So basically, welcome to this stream for the Australia versus Vietnam match. Now, hopefully this is developed well and actually can go through. So, there is a link to a Discord in the description. It's sent it out on its own. What you can do with that is, if you are looking to play the game, we can hear you. Cheers, Robert. So basically, if you're looking for the game, if you can't find any way to watch the match, if you go to the Discord in the description and join a voice chat known as the Virtual Pub, the game is being streamed there. It's my Discord server. So basically, you go in there. If you can't watch the match, it's on Paramount Plus 10 Play. If you just create a free account if you're Australian. If you're not, either way, you can join this Discord to watch the game in. I was struggling a little bit because of the internet, because for some reason the router, the upload speed's been a bit weird, but now everything's now on the data. We are all good. So yes, here we go. Jason with a 3-0 prediction to Australia. I hope it turns out like that, because let's be honest, a little bit worried Australia being a little bit suspect at the moment, but we should be okay in this match. In this reverse fixture, it was a 1-0 win to Australia over Vietnam. It was in Vietnam as well, which is definitely a big factor, because usually for some reason Australia plays down to their opponent when we play in their home country. A big example of this is China. I join your NRL Fantasy League too. Yes, Robert, thank you. Yes, for those who are interested in doing Rugby League Fantasy, I might actually have to put the link up somewhere in future videos. As Annabelle was saying, Japan versus China, Australia versus Vietnam. Nah, my stream will actually have the game. Do we qualify if we win this match? No. So currently at the moment, there's about 4 games left. I should really actually bring up the ladder. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let me just... shit. Hang on. We're currently 3rd at the moment. And basically, in these next few games, we play Vietnam tonight and we play Oman. Japan plays China tonight and then Saudi Arabia in the next coming days. However, Saudi Arabia... if they beat, basically, Saudi Arabia playing Oman, Saudi Arabia should beat them. If they beat Japan, they qualify for the World Cup. And if Japan lose to Saudi Arabia and we beat Oman, we go ahead of them. And then when we play against Japan in March, if we win that game, we're through to the World Cup. So, still a little bit of time, but obviously you want to get this sorted now. And maybe hope Japan mess up in a few aspects. So yeah, anybody looking to watch the match, join the Discord, the link. It's the pinned in the live chat, and just join the virtual pub chat, and you'll be able to watch the game. Tough road ahead. Definitely. I hope we can actually get these wins against Vietnam and Oman and not let it rely on other matches, because our final 2 games are Japan at home and Saudi Arabia away. I think the only thing we can probably take solace from that game is that Saudi Arabia have already qualified. Would have already qualified by then, so they're not going to put that much effort into it, hopefully. But we don't want it to get to this point. So in terms of team news, Aziz Behic is actually out of this game. What happened is that he's currently playing his football over in Israel. And currently there is a major snowstorm currently at the moment in Israel, meaning he's snowed in, so he's not able to come to Australia for the match. So yeah, I have written down both teams' lineups. I want to try to read out the Vietnam one, but I don't want it to sound like I'm saying it as racially motivated. Okay, just seeing that that's all still working in the chat. Yep, we should be all good. Yeah, we're all good. So the lineups for this moment, as the game will kick off in about 10 minutes time. So for the Australian team, we have Matt Ryan in goals. We got Martin. This is in alphabetical order, so it's not the actual lineups. The actual position lineups. We got Martin Boyle at number 6, Degenek at number 2, Jackson Irvine, Frank Karacic, King, Matthew Leckie, Jamie McLaren, Aaron Moy, Tommy Rogic and Trent Sainsbury. And the substitutes are Borello, Duke, Goodwin, Grant, Jago, McGowan, McGree, Metcalf, Redmayne, Rouse, Tilio and Vukovic. That's that right there. That's the Vietnam team, because I'm not going to be trying to be pinned for races for me butchering the team names, and they're probably in the wrong order because that's how our Westerners love to do it. So, yeah, there's the substitutes. There you go. I'm not going to get in trouble. Will say there is a considerate amount of red in the crowd, of course, being the colours of Vietnam. So, yeah, very interesting that both teams are currently in the lineups now. This is in Amy Park in Melbourne, or the Melbourne Rectangular Stadium. It's on 10 ball in Australia, on 10 play, yep. I think if nobody joins the next, within the first 10 minutes, I might just leave, because I don't think anybody's going to be looking into this match. Yeah, okay, we can do that. We can... Yeah, we'll close the poll. I believe there's only 3 votes. And if I remember exactly, all 3 votes were going in favour of the Australian team. Yeah, so the commentators are currently saying that this game should be easy. Big underlines and brackets around should. So hopefully nothing bad does pop off. So we got this match tonight, and then on Wednesday, I believe it's Wednesday or Tuesday, we play Oman in Muscat. WWE Royal Rumble Sunday too. Yes, that is impressive. That is going to be sick as well. I might actually stream it, to be fair. So here we go. The first game in Melbourne for the Socceroos in the last 5 years, as the Australian team comes out first, which is a bit weird. Usually it's the It's the away team that comes out first, usually. And now Vietnam now coming out onto the field. Just want to check the... Yeah, the chat's looking pretty good. Yeah, I like that. So we're getting ready now. Vietnam with a team who has not gotten a single point yet so far in the group against a team vying for automatic qualification. It's been very interesting to say, very least, of course, with all the things happening in Melbourne, especially with the US, because the US Open's in Melbourne, Jesse. That makes complete fucking sense. Nah, but of course the Australian Open happening currently in Melbourne. A lot of exciting stuff happening there, and all Australian men's doubles final taking place. And you've got Ash Barty playing at the same time. I believe she's taking on Madison Keys, who is an unseeded American, and she will play. If Barty wins, she'll go straight to the final. So yeah, getting very exciting times in Australian sport, to say the very least. So anybody else got any score predictions for this game? On whether I would say I'll probably agree with Jason. I think it's going to be a 3-0 to Australia. Because basically, in layman's terms, if we don't win this game, then I don't think we deserve to go to the World Cup. Personally, in my personal opinion, I've got to say though, it has been a while since I've done one of these. I know the just soccer in general, but doing an actual live game stream, it's been ages. So yeah, very interesting to say the very least. I need to stop saying it's interesting to say the least. Phone charge, it's going brilliantly. There's a lot of... I gotta tell you, 90% of all the Vietnamese fans have got the same shirt. It's just a red shirt with the yellow star, obviously resembling of the flag. And it's kind of like, bro, whoever's making that is making hella money. Wait, hang on. I think Vietnam are communist. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Okay, so now we get now the Australian anthem now currently about to get ready. It's going to be very, very tight. I was going to try to stream the actual game onto Discord from my phone, but you got to do some sort of tech thing so you'd be able to see so it doesn't get blank. Yeah, how does the crowd system work with this? Because aren't you not? I know in New South Wales you're not allowed to sing. But I mean, how are you going to tell 20,000 people to not wear a mask or sing the anthem? 3-0 Australia, I'm agreeing with Jason. Yeah. Everyone's on the same page. Except if there are Vietnamese in the chat. So, hello to you. So, King being the player that is brought into the starting team, obviously was meant to be with Aziz Behich. But unfortunately, due to the snowstorm in Israel, he is not able to come out to Australia for this match. And Graham Arnold isn't out here either because he tested positive for COVID, so it's one of the assistant coaches for the Australian team. An ever so important match as we go straight to an ad. Luckily with Paramount Plus, they don't have ads that cut away, which is a pretty good incentive. And the people have said, especially with the A-League matches, they've had problems with Paramount Plus, but we've had like, because my family, we all have accounts on it, and we've had like 4 different people watching the same thing. We've had no problems whatsoever. I think it's because it's all the people with like with Fox are kind of refusing to change with the times kind of thing. The bit rates, I don't know what that means, but it's all smooth. No skipped frames like it was earlier, so we are all good. We're going to get some of that engagement. I think it's the same in Queensland, yeah. Okay, here we go. We are very close now to the kickoff. It is a very warm night, to say the very least. So one thing that is in particular is Japan play. They start play in about an hour's time as they take on China. It is in Japan. Australia would definitely like it if China does get a bit of a slip. China gives Japan some trouble. I definitely think it probably will not happen, but it would definitely be most welcome. I'm definitely expecting. I think if I was to go for first goal scorer, I definitely think it'd be McLaren. So all 4 referees are coming from the Korea Republic or South Korea. What sports do you get with Paramount Plus? Currently, at the moment, it's just soccer. Yeah, I think it's just soccer. I know you get the A-League, you get all of the Matildas and Socceroos international matches, you get the W-League. I believe you also get the FA Cup in England. So, yeah, so there's not really much of a variety of sports, but there are a few different leagues that does come with Paramount. Okay, I need to do some repositioning here because just do that because the scoreboard is like 40 seconds late because it's a stream. What? On my stream, it hasn't started yet, and apparently it's 1-0 already. What? So I'm sorry about this. I don't know what the hell's happened, but apparently we're 1-0 up already. So we've taken the ball off. Name that's McLaren with the ball. Fired it to the ground. Oh, it's in. So 20 seconds in, it's Tommy Rogic 1-0 to Australia. Well, I mean that's definitely the start we needed. It's 1-0 to Australia already. I need to get a slower scoreboard. The ref is checking something, so hang on, let's just. So it could not be okay. Australia. So they're going to the VAR potentially. Something may have happened. What have they checked? Was there an offside? What are they looking at? They're checking for an offside here. So hang on. We're getting checked at the moment. I need to change the scoreboard because this is way too quick for my stream. Free kick Vietnam, so the goal has been taken away. So, yep, no goal there. Sup, Gary? How are we? Hang on. Please bear me with everyone for just a second. Oh, for God's sake, it's not looking... how do you rearrange this thing? Yeah. We can deal with this. So there we go. Oh, the ball's been poked over the bar there. So I wasn't able to actually tell if it wasn't offside. So currently now it's McLaren who actually put the ball over the bar from Australia, receiving the ball from that free kick. So it's still 1-0. So apparently what happened was it was Jackson Irvine, so it was Tommy Rogic that took the shot. Irvine was in an offside position near the keeper, and apparently it impeded on the keeper, even though he was nowhere out in the side of vision. So personally, I think it'd be a goal. The ball's been fled up the ball, and that's going to be a throw into Australia deep down the far side of the field. Hasn't even hit the 4th minute. It's 5 minutes. So here's potentially a long throw in here for Australia. It is thrown in. It's going to be headed away out of the box. Australia still holding on to it. Over the top here. Irvine tries to get a header. They're trying to hold on to some control here. Australia just trying to pass onto the ball, and Vietnam is trying to do these these presses. Because I feel like this is going to be the pattern of the game. It's going to be like 70% of Australia holding onto the ball and Vietnam just all the way back trying to hold on to things. Didn't look offside for me. Yeah. I think it's been impeding on the keeper. I will admit, the Paramount Plus stream is very buffery, but it's now back up to actual normal time, so I think there must have been some form of a delay. So it's a throw in now to Vietnam, actually, deep inside of Australia's own half now. So Vietnam are able to get to this throw. Okay, so we're now in the 6 minutes, so we should transition to the 7th. Yep, okay, so we're pretty much level now, so we shouldn't get sprung with anything too scary. The one thing Australia does need to do is be careful of the one-off chances as we go down the left. And it's Matthew Leckie now with the ball, trying to cut him down to the left side. Tries to find a pass. Oh, it's good tackle now. Moy with the ball, now given to the number 5 of Karacic. Okay, just now get down to the side. That is Tommy Rogic, who was going to be the goal scorer, but the goal was taken off him. And now it's trying to get a pass into the box. I think that was number 6 of Boyle. God damn it, this stream is fucking buffery. And it's not on. It can't be on my end because I'm on data, so it can't be like that for me. So it has to be Paramount. If it gets any worse, I might have to use 10 play. Vietnam now have gotten the ball back for the counter-attack. They've still got it, but Australia will fight it back as Rogic steals it. But again, falling back is now Van Dijk with the ball for Vietnam, as Vietnam now cross into Australia's half. Australia going past in the back, trying to get a ball over the top. That's going to be a free kick there to Australia. No, it's not a free kick to Vietnam, sorry. Somehow that is a clean tackle. I have no idea how, but yeah. Yeah, this is starting to get... It's like buffering every, like, 2 seconds, almost, of how not great... It hasn't been this bad. Usually it's been pretty good all the other times, so... So here we go. Australia now with the ball in their defence, as that is, I believe, Trent Sainsbury. It's going to be running back now, as Lecky will give it back to the Australian defence so we can control to the ball and see what Vietnam will try to do in terms of pressing. Long balls now. Again, these long balls has been trying to get long balls through, headed away by Vietnam, and Australia regaining possession. So Australia getting a pass down. The defence is going to get a lot of passing as Dedenek now with the ball, gets it off to Karacic. It seems to look like Karacic is playing as a sort of a right wing back, which is a bit weird because Karacic is a midfielder and he's probably the best free kick taker Australia has, as he has scored 2 free kick goals so far in this qualifying campaign. I think his last one was in the 2-1 loss to Japan. Bit of a lack pass there is now Vietnam with the ball. Vietnam a bit brazy up. They're getting some good runs in. Lays it off to the number 6 of Zhuang Trong. All of Australia are back now. Some good passing here by Vietnam. It's whipped in over the top. It's going to go over everyone's head. But Vietnam will still retain the ball. And the deflection there will force Australia to get the ball. Almost giving the ball away back there, Tommy Rogic. And now Australia could be on the counter-attack here. Fairly decent run if they get the pass out to Karacic, and he does. On the edge of the 18, tries to get a whip in. It's gone straight to a Vietnamese head and is cleared away. So very interesting first 10 minutes as we now cross into it. Lots of back and forth so far of getting some actual shots off. Okay, so now Australia now again with the possession. Defence are going to get a lot of time passing the ball, I will, in indefinitely. Hang on, I thought I ended the poll. Close poll. We'll pass the line now as we cross to the 11th minute of play. Oh, surely! That was a pull of the shirt and he brought him down and somehow... Lecky got brought down there from... It was the number 17 for Vietnam, it was Vu. Pulling of the shirt and Lecky, in fairness, does go down quite easily. Nah, that was a bit of a flop. I mean, to be fair, yes, the number 17 does pull the shirt of Lecky, but it's definitely not... It can't be. It can't be, because basically, if he went down a little bit quicker, then it would have looked like it was actually him falling down as a result of the shirt pull. But the shirt pull happens, and then a second later he goes down. And the passing back to the Vietnamese keeper. He's chopped it. It's gone high up in the air. It'll be controlled there by Boyle for Australia. That'll be cleared up into the air by Vietnam. Vietnam are starting to flop here at the moment. It hasn't taken them long. Australia trying to get a shot. Oh, there's a collision there. It was a 50-50 right into collision, but that's not a penalty. That's the second time Lecky has been involved in a penalty shout. And as the Vietnamese players now down on the ground on halfway. Oh. Degenek he's put his studs on his team, but he was trying to go for the ball in a bit of a heavily contested way. I mean, to be fair, it is a stud straight to the knee. Okay, there we go, yeah. So everything's all working now. So there's a bit of time stopping, a bit of a breather. It's just not that, and that's what they're saying is the offside. It's Jackson Irvine standing, impeding on the keeper. The thing is, though, the keeper didn't even appeal. So I mean, if he was directly standing in front of him, blocking him, then fair enough. Then that's an offside. But he was barely in his way. He was just offside. None of the defense appeal. That's true. Passive, yeah. None of the defense, none of the goalkeeper did it. They just stood there, and all of a sudden, the referees have made a decision. It's a ball over the top here. The Australian defence currently holding on as we are now 13 and a half. We're in the 14th minute of... I mean, we are technically in the 14th minute of play, so that is true. It'd be nice if Paramount Plus would stop buffering, in all fairness. Rogic now, and again, they're all really close. They really all suck. The Vietnamese players really... Oh, Australia got the ball back, but they really all just go straight in and try to create no space in the middle for the Australian players to create a pass. As you can see now, if you are watching, all of the Vietnamese players are all back. None of them are up. It is basically as soon as Australia get the ball, immediate full-on defence. So we definitely need to keep on. So in an hour's time, I think basically as soon as the second half starts in this game, as it's Karacic running down the wing, chip over the top, and it's gone straight into the hands of Boy Tang Trong, the goalkeeper. So good whip in there by Karacic, but it's fine into the hands of the Vietnamese goalkeeper. That's the thing. It's like, what the fuck was I on about? I'm sorry, I've completely just gone blank. I don't know what I was going to say. Ball over the top here. It's a good over ball. Bit of control, but it's cleared away again by Vietnam. That's going to be the big thing. Is if Australia have all of these chances, but they do nothing with it. Like honestly, if this is a draw, for Australia, it's genuinely going to be considered as a loss. Because all this draw will do, and Japan take on China, who China aren't the easiest team in the group, but they are very pushover, and especially with the game being in Japan. Japan will just create a massive gap, and then we basically need Japan to choke for us to avoid going through the whole continental playoff thing. Because we went through that in 2018. No, I don't want to do that again. I would very much rather us automatically qualify. So there's the coach there for Vietnam, just ordering some things as we enter the 17th minute of the game. Ball's gone back to the Vietnamese goalkeeper, and he's going to be picking it up, trying to slow down the momentum of the Australian team, in all fairness. Vietnam have gotten the ball deep in here, and Australia need to clear that away, and they do. Very important that Australia do squash any Vietnamese attack, and now Australia now. Ball down the line, I believe it is Tommy Rogic. No, it's Lecky, sorry. And they pass it back again. I don't understand why they just don't go for the clear-cut attack. They just got to build up momentum. Aaron Moy now with the ball, who gives it back to Lecky. And Lecky will give it back to the defence of Sainsbury. Now it's back to Lecky on halfway. And trying to string the offside trap here. It's a good run here. Lecky now on the run. Tries to get passing off, but again, it gets cleared away by Vietnam, but Australia still end up with it. And there's the whip in. There's a header! Oh, and it's just gone wide for Australia. I don't think it was just wide, in fairness. I think it actually, if we look at the replay, it was miles away. There's a whip in there by King. It's the header from Lecky. Oh no, that is actually ridiculously close. About that far away from clipping the post. It's a goal kick to Vietnam. And besides from that offside goal, that's the first clear-cut chance that Australia have had so far this match. As we are now in the 18th minute, about to cross into the 19th. And now there's a split in the screen, a screen tear. Currently at the moment with Paramount Plus. Come on, don't be like Optus. I mean, actually, in fairness, Optus is actually gotten a lot better now. Aaron Moy now with the ball as he's currently in Australia's half, trying to figure out what to do with the ball. Of course, Aaron Moy now in China, earning some big bucks. Oh, pass down into the box. There's a shot. Oh, it's an air swing, and it's been grazed the ball, and it goes wide. Oh, that's going to be a free kick to Vietnam, surely. Nope, Lecky goes down. That's the third time he's been brought down. Oh, play on here for Australia. Oh, some good passing, but Vietnam able to clear it away. One of the Vietnamese players in that whole scuffle was tackled behind. Oh, he's gone past Moy. Vietnam now on the attack. Australia could be on the run here. And Australia do shut it down for a time being as the ball goes to Luong Train Trong. And it'll be a corner now for Vietnam. The first bit of a real chance here for the Vietnamese team. As we're now 20 minutes gone into this matchup. Okay, how is this going to look? So, first corner, first set piece of the match. So, number 19 is going to be Quang Hai Nhoi. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a short corner. The layoff. Oh, and the ball's going to be cleared away. Australia now could be on the counter-attack here. It's currently 3-on-3. He's going to pass off. Oh, but it still falls onto another player. They're still going on. Oh, and there's a miscommunication with the pass. McLaren calling for the pass, but the pass coming about a few seconds too late. And the ball will just go straight throughout, and it'll be a goal kick to Vietnam. That should have been 1-0. In all honesty, that should have been 1-0. There's a Vietnam coach from, I believe he's from South Korea, I believe. Park Hang-seo. There's the... Oh, it's not a goal kick. It just got to the hands of the Vietnamese keeper. Oh, it's a good ball there for Vietnam now. They keep on going, trying to get a shot off. And he can't be able to get the shot off as Moy is able to clear the ball up the field. Well, McLaren now with the ball for Australia down the other end. Waiting for the Aussies to track back. Now it's been given to Peter. Hello. You're from Vietnam. Hope everything goes well for you this match. I will say though, you are playing very well so far in this matchup. You're actually, like, in fairness, giving it to the Australians. Like, you're going on proper attacks and actually going for this game, which is very admirable. That's Quang Hai now. Gives the ball back now. It's Vietnam currently in the defence. And now it seems like the Australian team is now the one trying to choke out the middle as Vietnam now currently control the midfield. The ball will go back down to the Vietnamese keeper. Our good players aren't even in yet. Well, in layman terms, fuck me. If Vietnam's good players aren't on, this will be interesting. Just bring on Kyo, Viduka, and Kayla every time, they would still run rings around this. Yeah, very much. We've gone backwards. And it's not even just an issue with the national team. It's the entire, like, it's just the entire, different sides of the, like, grassroots. It's like there's a major problem. Kind of almost makes you want to not qualify so everything gets fixed. Hello, Z-Tank. How's Australia going? How many shots have we had? How many challenges have we had? How many big chances we've had to score? Australia's going pretty good. We did get a goal disallowed 20 seconds in because of an offside. We've had, in terms of big chances, we've had 2. One including that offside goal. In terms of chances, we've had... Honestly, Vietnam have had a set piece, so we're definitely in control of the game, but it's just actually finishing that's the issue. Like, we need a goal to get rid of this, like, nerves. I wish we had it 20 seconds into the game, but unfortunately, we currently do not. Rogic now holding on to the ball. We're definitely going to get eliminated, though, since we haven't won once yet. It's a free kick to Australia. It's the first yellow card of the game. It's going to go to the number 5 of FAM-X. They don't provide the 4 names for Asian teams. They only say, like the last name and just a letter. I really should have actually gotten his... Juan Pham, I believe, is the name said by the... Yeah, don't get me wrong, Vietnam... It is good to see. I did see a video from a guy who lives in Australia talking about Vietnam football. I forget what the channel is, but it's a very interesting story. Tell you what, though, I will say Paramount Plus buffering like hell. In layman's, in specifics in terms of this stream so far. It's like, it had 5 seconds of smoothness and then buffer. Where are you watching this? I'm currently watching this on Paramount Plus. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it so far because it is very buffery. But it is on 10 Play. As well. I think the other thing with 10 Play is they have ads. But it shouldn't be really that much of a problem. I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to get 10 Play to actually get the game on my phone. 10 Play is a lot better. Yeah, I was about to say. So we get rid of... So that's my brother there saying that 10 Play is currently better. 10 Play, for some reason, 10 Play has been actually significantly better than Paramount. Okay, there we are. Because I was actually watching this on the computer. And I think I kind of had to do it as well, get rid of it because, there's a considerate amount. What? Why are there skipped frames coming in now all of a sudden? Because everything's on the data at the moment. That was close. Oh, was there a close chance? Oh, now 10 ball. We're now further behind. I think we're actually further behind than we were. Ball over the top there now. Like you're trying to get a pass in. Oh, it's cleared away. Actually, we can try to... Shit. There we are. Trying to make a bit more centre. Might just leave it like that, actually. So I'll just keep updating the score. The midfield needs to press more, lift in the game, not flow of it. Yeah. Like, we should be the ones setting the tone of the match. Not the match setting the tone for us. Oh, fucking bars. Lucky now with the ball. Straight trying to get a ball in. Oh, not good control there by the attackers. We are getting some skipped frames at the moment because there is a thing on Streamlabs which shows like how many skipped frames have been through the stream. Hasn't been too bad, but it's now starting to get up a little bit. Vietnam currently holding on to the ball, but it says only what 1% of the stream is actually being affected by it, so it's all good. I think what also is a big factor is also the bitrate keeps going up and down like in a bit of a ridiculous manner. Now Vietnam currently with possession of the ball in the defence. Corner. How behind am I? Peter, if it's possible, could you tell me like what current on what you're watching, what's the time? Because it's been because I don't know if I'm behind or I think I'm definitely behind. I think that's the price to play. So 10 plays is currently running a lot smoother than Paramount, but it's a bit behind. Oh, header! There it is! There is a goal. That's what's happened. There we are. McLaren has gotten the goal from the header. And this goal won't be taken away. It's 1-0 to Australia. Okay, so, there we are. Just as the half an hour mark has gone past, we are now 1-0 up. So, he plays Lecky with the pass. Whipping over the top. McLaren controlling the offside trap very well. Springs it. Gets the header. And there it is, 1-0. I know they are trying, but we seem to have lost that aggressive playing mentality. Yeah, definitely. So there we go. 1-0 to Australia. Nerves have been lowered a little bit. Things are like, okay, calm down. Do not let them score. So there we are. 1-0 to Australia. Jamie McLaren with the goal. Not surprising McLaren has scored. He was one of the top goal scorers for last season in the A-League, I believe. McLaren is genuinely like... probably arguably one of the best strikers the A-League's ever had. It's only been 21 minutes for... oh. Well, I very much apologise, Peter, for spoiling. I very much apologise, Peter. So that's calmed down the nerves a little bit there for Australia, as we've now got 14 minutes remaining until half-time. We'll say that... oh, fucking sorry. Sorry for the whistle, guys. Sorry about that. I don't have a gap in my tea, so I don't know how the hell that's happened. So now, I believe it's in about 30 minutes' time. So I believe as the second half starts, China versus Japan will happen. I will have a separate scoreboard. Probably not on this stream specifically, but I'll give updates as to what happens. And maybe when this game ends, I might actually just hang around so we can, like, kind of, like, just chat and keep an eye on the Japan-China match. As that ball goes in and it's just gone straight into the hands of the keeper. It's a bit of a weird cross. So nerves have been calmed a little bit. Let's go China. Yep, I agree, Brandon. Probably not get a result, but if China get a win against Japan, or even just a draw against Japan, that would be big. I believe that... okay, Australia, we can now smell blood in the water. Get in, boys. Yeah, that's what Australia needs to do. We've got our foot on their throat. Don't let it off. Like... bit graphic, but you know what I mean. You know, just put. Oh, Elf Heel Fries, what's up, man? Man, can't wait. Honestly, I'm gonna say this. This is so out of topic this stream, but is James Trafford the GOAT? James Trafford. Who is James Trafford? Never heard of that name in my life. Hang on, let me. Open a new tab up. It's a free kick here for Australia. It's whipped in. It's going to get headed away. James Trafford is a football player for Bolton. Is it actually the... Oh my god, is it actually the brother of Thogden? Because I have heard about his brother did get signed. Are you going to watch the Japan match later? I'll stay on definitely for the Japan match because it starts in about half an hour, so this game would sort of clash, but I'll stay for the entirety of the Japan-China match. I will... Yeah, that's very sick. Like, it's pretty cool. It's for Thogden, though. Big ups to his brother. Because I will be doing one of Japan's matches. When they play Saudi Arabia, I'll be doing that match. His brother of Thogden, the one and only, man. I remember Thogden from... I still watch Thogden, but I watched him like years ago, like before... It's so crazy of how much he's blown up. Because he was around like 20, 30k. Oh, almost a good through ball there for Vietnam, but it does get cleared away by Australia. But yeah, it's very amazing to see how massive he's popped off. Ball over the top here now, Australia. Not really good control, but very good tracking back from Vietnam as they can get 5 back very quickly, all in a fashioned line. It's been very good for them so far, Vietnam. Like, Vietnam are playing actually quite well. Like, I think them having 0 points in the league at the moment is... Yo, Japan, remember the social distance? Wouldn't you rather lose 5-0 than get the Rona? Oh, it's a potential chance for Australia, but Vietnam's defence pick it up. Lose the Rona, then from China players, Australia would support this. 100%. We support this message. So Australia now with the ball. As Aaron Moy now on halfway. Very interesting. Aaron Moy is basically playing as like a CDM, almost as a centre back at some points. Almost a spring of the trap there. And that's going to be a corner one there. Oh, no, it's offside. Martin Boyle thought he'd break the offside, kick it straight to a Vietnamese player to force the ball out for a corner, but he does get pulled for the offside. That's the thing, I don't like these one-goal goal buffers. We've got to stop playing around with the back and just continue the pressure. Definitely. Big ups to all the Vietnamese in the crowd, though. That's, So, Trafford recently kept 2 clean sheets against Shrewsbury and Ipswich Town. Dan, England's number 1, I'm assuming, is going to be Trafford. England's number 1. Yeah, very, very, very cool for Thogden. In Australia, trying to get some passing out, some good play at the moment. It's whipping over the top. Passing Boyle, it's fallen to McLaren. Can he get shot off, but it's blocked. I think it was offside anyways, but no, he's not. Again, good scrapping defence here by Vietnam. As the ball will actually go out for a Vietnam throw-in, still inside of their own half. It's definitely going to be a bit nerve-wracking. I was at England's number 1. I would say Ramsdale at the moment. Yeah, Ramsdale's been very good at the moment. Very good. I don't know if it's me, but the sound sounds kind of bad. Yeah. Does it sound like a fan? Does it sound like a fan's going off? Hey, Scummer, any chance we could have Mo Salah become an Aussie citizen? So currently at the moment the laptop is like blowing air out. Actually, hang on. There's actually a method I could test this with. Let's just test this. I know, I'm looking at my own show. I'm just seeing how the quality is with the audio. Just going to have a bit of a test to see how good it actually is. Yeah, you're right, that actually does sound a bit bad. Hang on. Audio input. Is this any better? I'm just trying to... It does sound very echoey, I will admit, when I did listen to it. Spare me with a second. Australia's currently got the ball in their attack at the moment. I'm just trying to get the ball out. Let's see. Does it sound any better? It sounds... Why does it sound so weird? Need to figure this out, definitely. I don't know why it's sounding like that. Right. Okay. I think I just fixed it. Because there was a mic aux and then an audio input. I think that might have fixed it. How does this sound now? It might have been two audio things playing at the same time that caused the echo. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, fixed it. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on because... So it has audio input, then it had mic and aux. I think because Streamlabs had a bit of an update. So that might have been what was... that was what was happening. Okay. We fixed it. ZTake99, technical genius. It's like, oh, we've made one fucking switch. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half, sorry. I'm struggling to see on Paramount Plus that is on and also on First Row Sports. If you create an account for 10 play, because 10 play is just like 9 now. 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes till Japan-China kickoff. Right, okay. That'll be definitely a big game to keep an eye on. Well, what's happening here? Oh, looks like Vietnam might be bringing on a substitute onto the... Oh, he's trying to come back. Oh, there's a chance here for Vietnam. That's their first shot on target, but it's gone straight into the hands of Matt Ryan. A very easy save for him. That was what happening. That was weird. I don't understand why that would happen. Of the mic aux and the audio input. Bit weird. Who does Matt Ryan play for now? I believe he plays for Malaga. It's good that the 42nd is still only one goal in. Yeah, it's definitely adamant to show how good Vietnam's defense has been at the moment. I think he plays for Malaga. I'm not too sure. He was at Arsenal, but he got transferred to Malaga. Matt Ryan. Hey, if you say Matt Ryan soccer. Real Sociedad, my bad. He's at Real Sociedad. Who did they sub in? They haven't subbed anyone yet, but they are... The coach for Vietnam was calling to the subs. I don't know if they're telling him to come back or if they are going to make a sub, because we're currently a couple of minutes away from halftime, so they'll probably save it until the start of the second half. So yeah, so I think they'll hold on and wait for the second half. So it's a number 15 there. This is exciting. It very much is exciting. This game so far, like Vietnam are actually going into the other side of the South Sofa, because I'm trying to remember, because I did watch the game before when these two teams played in the reverse fixture. I can't remember anything from it because it was so long ago. I think it was like, what, October? Karacic now with the ball. He's gone past two, tries to get a pass off. Oh. Whip in. Oh, almost a big header there. Ball falls a shot on the re, and it hits the ground, but it gets blocked. And now Vietnam now. Trying to go for a counter-attack. Oh, that's a fucking dangerous tackle. Like, they're going to send in at least two other players, like at the second or the middle of the second half, definitely. Our biggest mistake right now would be to feel comfortable and park the bus. Need to go up another gear, even if it's for the next 20 minutes. Take the gas out of Vietnam, midfield and defenders. Yeah, get at least 2 more goals, or even maybe just 1. Japan haven't lost to China in 5 games, 3 wins, 2 draws. I've got faith. Who wins Japan versus China? I need to make some money. If you're going to go for money, I'd probably say Japan would for the safe bet. So yeah, I think it'll be Japan should win. I think China 1-0. That'd be very good. I personally, I'd like China to win or a draw either way, but Japan will probably most definitely win, as we now. Japan are due for a loss. Keep an eye out for Kubo next game. Okay, so currently now 1 minute and a half away from half time, as there's 2 minutes of added on now. Spread is Japan favourite by 1.5. I have heard about the spread things in the betting markets. Does that mean, say, if you see the name Kong Fong, you might be screwed? Oh, the number 10. Yeah, he's on the bench at the moment. So does that mean if the game ends 2-1, it's 1.5 taken off Japan's score? Is that what it means? I'm trying to figure out, because I'm not very familiar with betting outside of Australia. I'm not familiar with the spread, because I know there's... Oh, it's 2-0 to Australia. They've cut away from the... Yes, okay. It's 2-0 to Australia. I don't know how it's happened, because they were showing a replay. I genuinely don't know what happened, because it was a replay. So the pass goes down to the line of Lecky. Lecky passed to Rogic, one-on-one with the keeper, lifts it over him, easy goal. Good teamwork goal. So Tommy Rogic, the Celtic man himself, gets the goal. It's 2-0 right at half-time. Probably the best time to score, in all honesty. So basically, you would need, to cover the spread, you'd need Japan to win by 2-0, like 2 goals. It should be possible, but you'd never know. Like, it could just be like 1-0 Japan. Vietnam will make subs at half-time, so we need to make sure we come out strong. 100%. So there we go. Tommy Rogic. Is that half-time? Yep, it's half-time. There goes the whistle. Right at half-time, Australia get a 2-goal buffer with that goal from Rogic as we go into the break. I know we're going to lose, but still have faith. Yeah, you got to have faith. You got to have faith. You can't be, like, pessimistic like me. Like, I would say Japan should cover the spread, but you never know. Like, Japan have fairly... I won't go, I promise. Japan have been underperforming. I actually need to check. Broadcasting nearly doing the same thing what they did against the Wellington last season. Missed the spectacular goal and no one will ever know how it was created unless you were there and recorded it. I remember that. It went black. That's right. China on Bet365 are $13. Brandon, you're not 18. How the hell do you know? Oh, yeah, because it has it on flash scores. Yeah, fair enough. Speaking of betting, I have to check out some bets that I made today. Fuck ton of bonus bets, but none actually hitting. No actual bets hitting. I'm screwed. I got Vietnam for 2 plus 5 goals. Fuck my life. Bias pick. So basically, you need the score to stay the exact same. You need or Vietnam to score. Oh, god damn it. Basically, I put a bunch of bets on for some sports, which is the bloody multis, bro. I want to take the phone off the call, but I know I can't because it's connected to the data. So the fact that you guys are twice as tall as us, it was really... It's got nothing against because Australia played Vietnam. No. Hang on. The Newcastle Jets, the team I support in Australia, had to play in like these qualifiers for the Champions League in Asia, and we had to play Persija Jakarta, which is an Indonesian team, and they literally had a guy who was like 4'2", he was like a dwarf. I don't know what the small person, like I don't know. Can you say dwarf? Is that politically incorrect? Probably. But he was like bossing like dudes, like people like literally twice his height, but he was just doing skill moves and beating him. It was a sight to behold. 2, 3. Oh god, which one? Don't mind me, I'm just placing some bonus bets. If you're under the age of 18 or don't get what it means, 4'2" is like shorter than me and I'm 11. He was very... I mean, he probably wasn't exactly 4'2", but he was... Oh, boy, he was tiny. Wish I could find out what his name was. I'd buy him a beer. If he's of legal age. And he probably would be now. Like you'd think. Don't mind me. Just wasting money. Just don't mind. I think our shortest dude is like 5 foot. Oh, okay. Not too short. Hello, nice to meet you, my friend. Same to you. Is it Peruano? Is that like the name, or is El Peruano? And like the two things, the 10 and the smiley face is a symbol. I'm just trying to make sure. I'll put it in twice. Has nothing to do with your height. If you're good enough, you win. If you're not, you lose. What next? Dick size. No, dick size has a complete correlation to how good you are. I will say that Peru's definitely going to be a very interesting one because I believe currently at the moment, if Japan-China has kicked off, okay, I will We'll get onto that after I put my bets on. I'll put it as like a little scoreboard like here or so for the Japan-China match. Mexico won. Oh, okay, Mexico won, yeah. What's the reason behind Japan's blue kit? They're known as the Blue Samurai. So the blue's always been their home kit. I don't know the specific reason why, they just always have had blue for their home kits. God damn, there's 13 people watching me and I'm not even engaging. Why height matters? Headers. That is true. I mean, in fairness, Tim Cahill wasn't that tall either. And he had like the most headed goals in the Premier League behind Crouchy, Peter Crouch. I'm just finding this funny. It's like, it's halftime. Could be tiny but have a good vertical. That is true. Peru vs Colombia Friday 4 p.m. Yes, those qualifications, because Australia actually, KO actually has the rights to the for the South American qualifiers, so that'd definitely be something good to actually look into. Oh, God. Don't gamble, kids. Just got to put these bets on, but yeah. Oh, thank you for subbing to the channel. Hopefully the it's worked. The thing is worked. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. It's bloody Aloisi. I've just realised putting the alert box over the chat as Italy or Portugal who goes through. Probably Italy. So if headers to China so much, I agree. Hang on, let me just replay that so you can actually see the name. There we go. See, it's little John Aloisi running with his shirt off, celebrating Australia going through to the 2006 World Cup. I probably would have to say Italy as much as I like Ronaldo. I just feel like, because apparently Egypt had to play Senegal apparently in the African qualifiers for the World Cup, meaning either Salah or Mane will not play in the World Cup. Italy, I think, R7 not performing well at United. Then again, United are shit. Yeah, they're not great at the moment. So we need 4. Senegal are going to win that. You'd think though, but Egypt just have something that comes out of them when they need to pull off a result. Australia going really good, not going to lie. Yeah, you just got to hope that as for an Australian fan, you need to hope you can hold on to this momentum. Okay, now we can focus on go back to the focusing on the game. I just had to play some bonus bets, but never mind. So we're back. Hello. Sorry for not paying attention. Just go to 10 play. I'm getting other bits of notifications. Yep. Where is 10 play? There it is. $10 bold. There we are. Should pop up with an ad because it usually pops up with an ad. Okay, sweet. So far this half, Australia has been a little bit shaky, but I definitely think the goal to Rogic right on half time definitely will help calm the nerves. Our self-esteem went down when Australia scored in 20 seconds. Yeah, but yeah, you kind of did. It's like, oh crap. So yeah, apparently later on tonight, the Matildas, the women's team for Australia, are playing their third and final group game match of their group stage as they take on Thailand. Oh, that's right. I need to get the scoreboard for Japan and China. I can't watch that game. I can't watch two games at once, but we will have the scoreboard for it. It's currently 10 minutes in. It is still 0-0. Japan have had a shot. So let's just... Canada are going to make some noise this year in Qatar. Definitely. Canada's definitely the dark horse team to do actually really well in Qatar this year. Where is it? Window capture. It's 10 minutes gone in the Japan-China game, apparently, according to... Okay, let's just trim this down. I know you can barely see it, but we'll just... Oh, where do we put this? Yeah. We can keep it there. We could just keep it live. Yep, that looks fine. We can just keep it up there. So, while that game's going on, we can keep an eye on the Australia-Vietnam match. We're still in during the breaks I've had half time, so we're just basically just chilling and relaxing at the moment. If we can chill and relax. China are struggling. Yeah, so probably we could get passive because he's my brother. So apparently Japan are currently putting boots to asses currently with China. So we're still waiting now for the second half for this game to start. I do believe Vietnam makes it. Still don't know how you guys are 8 minutes ahead. I have no idea. And with streaming services like with these will be slower than what's actually happening on TV. So yeah, I don't know how that works. Handball. Wait, what? Handball China penalty? Wait, actually? Wait, hang on. Is it a handball penalty to China? Or is it a handball by China and it's a Japanese penalty? No. Other way. So it's a penalty to Japan. Yes, okay. Right, okay, so it's a penalty to Japan. That's not what we want. I mean, even if they do win against China, we need them to lose against Saudi Arabia. Okay? Both teams now back on the field for Australia and Vietnam. starting to rain a little bit in. Solid pen. So I'm assuming it's now 1-0 to Japan. You should get confirmation. Yep, there it is. Japan have scored a penalty. 12 minutes in, it is 1-0. 13 minutes in, actually. It's now 1-0 to Japan over China. Substitute now, it's the number 14 for Vietnam. Hoang Duc Nguyen. Keeper dives the right way, but into the side netting. So he comes on now for the number 6 of Luang Zhuang Trong. Hoang Duc what? Luang I'm just not even gonna attempt. The number 6 has come off for the number 14. Because I definitely know that. So it's kickoff now. He is now underway for the second half. So apparently some things have happened in the lead up to that second goal, and the Australian commentators are trying to pretend that they... Oh, I'm a bit annoyed that they've let the Australia goal stand. It's like... You can definitely tell they've been told, stop being so biased towards the Aussies in your commentaries. You can very much tell that's what's been happening. I wanted to support you, but I don't want to spoil for myself. If you don't want to get spoiled and you need to leave the stream, that's completely fine, mate. It's up to you. That's complete. I completely understand if that the reasoning for that. I don't mind. So Vietnam now with a throw in. Vietnam currently with the ball. Potentially going with a counter-attack here. Oh, that's a free kick. Surely there had to be a free kick to Vietnam. Anyways, Vietnam still now with the ball. Oh, Vietnam now inside of the box. Trying to get a shot off. That's gone not too far away from the goal. A very difficult shot there for the number 11 of Tuang Hai Pham. Very close there. Could have actually resulted in the goal, but now Australia now on the counter-attack. Whipped it into the box. Again, gets blocked. I really don't get how that... what they're talking about, because I don't think it really showed anything in the replay about how the second goal stood, so I'd probably need to see it, because I didn't see anything, but in fairness, no one else did, because when the goal actually happened, it was during a replay. But Vietnam currently now with the ball. Vietnam now currently holding it in the defense at the moment. Okay, Vietnam now passing it back to their keeper. It's good that Vietnam are actually now trying to control the momentum for them. It's terrible for Australia, but it's very good for Vietnam. There's a kick from the goal kick, goes all the way straight to Matt Ryan. That'll be picked up. And it'll be thrown out to the number... I think it's Sainsbury. Let's be honest, Australia need 3 points in every game remaining. Dropping points is not an option. If we fail to qualify... If we fail to qualify, it's not a negative, to be honest. It's a lesson on what level we need to learn. Honestly, like, it would do a lot more for Australian football if we don't qualify for the World Cup, because then we can improve on the level. Because football in this country, it's even grassroots, there is major problems. Basically, we need to win at least the next 3 games. Basically, this game, Oman and Japan. Win these 3 games, and we should be okay. Because I would very much do not want it to come down. We have to go to Saudi Arabia and have to play them to make it through. I was a ball over for Vietnam. Vietnam now in the box for Australian box. Vietnam, it's a bit of a scuff shot. Foot goes over the ball, and it's going to be an offside call from the refs, who make it about 5 minutes after it happens. Like, I find that really annoying. That's one of my pet peeves with football at the moment. 10-6-16. Oh, hang on. A triple sub's about to come on. A triple... 10-6-16. Wait, what? No, 10 and 16 are now on the field. So that is Kong Fuang Ngai and Tang Chung Ngai. The number 10 that Peter has warned us about. Where is it? They say who's made the subs. Timeline. So out, number 2. The number 2's out. As it's a corner now for Australia. 10's on, 20's out. So Fun's now out. Fun done. Zaran Moy now with the corner for Australia. Whipped in. It's boggled out. It's going to be outside of the box. Now 14 has come on. Yep. And number 6 has come off. So is that all the subs? Yep, that's all the subs. Okay. Oh, header. The ball's been bobbled. And it's still not a goal. Okay, there we are. Chances are definitely opening up now for Australia. For the bus, trying to get a pass in. But again, Vietnam blocking very, very well. 73% possession to Japan's possession to China's 27th. Now Vietnam, now on a counter-attack. Some good passing here by Vietnam. They could get a goal here. Pass, shot. Oh, it's just gone wide. And it's hit the post that supports the goal. Very good chance there for Vietnam. Who do I support in the Premier League? Manchester United. That was a very good chance there for Vietnam. That was easily their best chance of the game. Very close chance there. Holy fucking shit. I genuinely thought they were going to score then. It genuinely looked like they were going to score. Now Australia with the ball down the line. Oh, the keeper's tried to get onto it and he's kneed it out. It's going to be a throw-in, but still could have gotten very bad if he didn't get full contact with his knee there. Because it could have just resulted in, I believe, Leckie, picking up the ball and putting it into an empty net to make it 3-0. So yeah, Jason, I support Manchester United. Not very much a brag anymore, but Vietnam are playing good now. They've turned on as soon as the number 10 was brought up. Like Peter has said about the number 10, Kong Fuang Ngai being their best attacker, and since then Australia's been in a spot of bother. Obviously, hasn't resulted in a goal yet, but still. I'm a Scouser. Oh, Liverpool. Yeah, I've got a best mate who's a Liverpool fan. Vietnam. It's weird. Vietnam is now setting the tone of the game. It's weird. Vietnam with their passing, flicking the ball up. Australia's able to clear it away, but Vietnam are very good at keeping the ball down into Australia's half. Australia's being outplayed at the moment as there's a free kick there for Australia as Lakey gets fouled. Lakey's taken a bunch of the assault so far this game, I will say. Now Karacic now with the ball. Flicked it out to the wing here. Potential whip in here for Australia. Into the box. Oh, that's hit the side netting from a deflection. It's going to be a goal kick. No, it's a corner for Australia, my bad. Here we go. Corner now. Aaron Moy setting the corner now for Australia. Moy whips it in. And it gets cleared away by Vietnam. But it does fall back to that wing. And Moy whips in another one. Trying to find a header for Australia. It's the first time joining your live. So impressed with you being so down to earth while talking people's comments. Don't forget any to others. Great job, bro. Enjoying 100%. Cheers, Jason. That means a lot. So Australia now with a throw-in now. Still deep in Vietnam's half. Australia needs another go. I know CH doesn't. Keeps getting cleared away, but Vietnam now has the ball. But he said, cheers, guys. Vietnam now on the counter-attack. There's a lot of Aussies swarming him. Karacic saying it's a clean tackle, basically making the symbol saying he got the ball. Didn't look like it live, but he may have gotten it. Who knows? Australia are parking the bus. My greatest fear, Vietnam will sense and attack us and unbalance us. It does seem like that. Oh, that's going to go out for a corner. No, it's a throw-in. It's good clear away there by the Vietnamese defender to not give a corner. Don't know how though, but fair play to him. So looking at that game still above us, it is still 1-0 to Japan over China. So number 20, that is Sainsbury. Australia hasn't made a sub yet. That is also a thing that needs to be said. Whilst Vietnam have brought on 3. Please, Australia, park the bus. Kind of seems like they are at the moment. I feel like probably the best result would be for UCH is if Vietnam does get a goal. So even if Australia get another one. So even if Australia does score, make it 3-1, you'll still be... It's negative 2.5. Yes, I think. Whip in, it's going to be headed away. And it's going to be a corner now for Australia. I don't think China have had a shot yet. That is not good. Yeah, the whip in, it gets headed away. You know, the Australian players let it bounce out. So Aaron Moy now will take the corner. So here's the corner now. Oh, it's cleared away. It's been punched away by the keeper. I thought China were on their 4th shot. Oh, that's very clever, Jason. That is very clever. If we get, how many shots have they actually had? It's 7 shots to 2. 7 shots to 0, sorry. Very interesting to see. So how long is actually left? In 27 minutes gone so far in the Japan-China match. What do you mean by 4 shot? I think he's making a COVID reference, a vaccine reference. If not, I'm just the vax. I was about to say. I thought I might have been too overanalyzing it. You probably will need to get a fourth shot, to be fair. It does seem like Australia has just holding onto the ball. Brandon has said, for fuck's sake, so I'm assuming Japan has just gone 2-0 up. Vietnam still with the ball far up on our path. Trying to get a ball into the box there. Oh, the joke. Oh, Brandon got it. I thought Japan had gone up 2-0. Son, don't do that shit, Brandon. You're scaring me, bro. Oh, Vietnam now with a cross in. Needs to be headed away. Vietnam player did go down on the run in through. I don't think it would... Oh, there's a shot there by a Vietnam player from ages away, and it's going to go hella wide. And it's a goal kick, but as Boyle's now down on the ground. For those wondering why I'm doing a fist bump, I'm looking over bets. It's a bit of banter, mate, yeah. Yeah, he knows it's banter. He's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, ha ha. He forgot. Brendan, use emoji so we know you're not being serious. Come on, Aussies, park the bus. Vietnam now with a corner. Looks like it's another substitute now. The number 7 coming on is Nguai Phong. Coming onto the field now is going to be replacing the number 5 of Pham. There's a short corner. What? Wrong emoji. What? Oh. You're trying to find like a park the bus emoji. Got time to remove it, mate. Okay, Vietnam still currently... I don't get it. How is Vietnam controlling the possession of the game? I do not get this. I mean, that is technically parking the bus, if you know what I mean. It's just you're parking it in a garage. Vietnam has a shot! Oh, that's a fantastic save by Matt Ryan. He's hadn't had to do many saves today. There's a pass somehow. It's missed everybody. It's fallen to the feet of the number 10 of Kong Phuong Nguyen, who has been their Vietnam's dangerous attacker. It's hit him it's hit Matt Ryan in the face, and it's somehow... No, it hit the shoulder, and it hits the post and out. Very lucky they didn't go in. It's a snake going into the bush. If you know, you know. Yeah. Or the bussy. No, I'm stopping. So Vietnam now with the corner. I'm surprised Vietnam haven't scored yet. Here comes the corner. And the ball will go past everybody. I believe it'll be a throw-in to Vietnam. It will be. Vietnam been controlling the game for the last 5 or 6 minutes. Why are you bringing... Oh my god, why are the commentators bringing up 97 against Iran? Why are we bringing it up? Second half, they've been the better team. I agree. Vietnam have been the better team. Vietnam, the biggest chokers, reminds me of Jamaica. Jamaica choke. It's really weird. It's really weird. So basically, for those wanting me in terms of our 2-0 scorelines in Melbourne, basically in 1997, this was like, if we won that game, we would have qualified for the 1988 World Cup against France. We were 2-0 up against Iran. Basically, some dude came on the field and ripped the goal nets off, so there was a stoppage of play. Iran, in the last couple of minutes, scored 2 goals to tie the game. and Australia couldn't qualify. Basically, that's what happened. That's why you don't really talk about a 2-0 lead in Melbourne in 1997 or Iran. History lesson. In fairness, I didn't know about it until the Copper 90 documentary about how Australia became a footballing nation. Vietnam, again, they've got good attack here. Oh, Australia's still phoning them off. Vietnam with a shot. It's going to be a block. That's going to go. It's going to be another corner to Vietnam. This is starting to get a bit ridiculous of how Vietnam are actually controlling this game. It's actually getting quite ridiculous. They should not be controlling this game as much as they have been over the last 10 minutes. It's actually starting to get a bit ridiculous. I don't think we're Australia really a powerhouse in Asia. Shut up, Andy Harper. Here's a whipping here by Vietnam. But get a header onto it. A second header. It's gone over the bar. They've been so unlucky. Remember when you posted consistently. Consistent posting. Never heard of her. Definitely trying to get a bit more. I think it's like because when you post like shorts, it doesn't come up as actual videos on the channel. As Australia make their first sub, Mitchell Duke is coming off and being replaced by Craig Goodwin. So no, McLaren's come off. No, McLaren's coming off for Mitchell Duke. Sorry, my bad. I messed up there. And Craig Goodwin has come on the field. For who did he come off for? Who did he come off for? Probably take a little bit for them to actually update it. Who did Goodwin come on for? When the NRL begins, there'll be more posts, we hope. Yeah, oh, easily. The only real thing that could probably come into cause a jar with like consistently posting would be university. It's better not to be taken serious. It's football, mate. Yeah. There's a big switch there from Australia now, currently down near the far end. Oh, good bit of play here. Good one. Oh, he's gone down. That's definitely not a penalty. Not a penalty at all. That would have been extremely weak. Now, Vietnam now on the counter-attack, but there's a lot of Australians back. Oh, good tackle there by Australia. Matthew Leckie came off. Okay, there we are. Bulldogs might be a good team this year. Yeah, definitely. 100% they could be good this year. So still 23 minutes remaining in this game. And if we're looking at the current, how long is... About 7 minutes remaining until halftime in Japan versus China. I don't get this. Vietnam have been controlling the game for the last like 12 minutes. We shouldn't be allowing this to happen. Oh, they got the ball in the box. Clear it away. God. Vietnam's at the wheel, mate. I wouldn't be singing. Mate, I think Vietnam have got a goal in them in this. Now Vietnam's at the wheel. Vietnam's at the wheel. Yeah. Oh, we could put the dagger in. Goodwin gets the ball taken off him, but Australia still have the ball deep inside of Vietnam's half. Currently passing around the moment, I believe that is... It's Martin Boyle currently going around. Aaron Moy giving it to Trent Sainsbury. Australia now they're holding on to the ball. Now they're trying to actually maintain the momentum. Number 16 now, it's King. Moy now with the ball. Moy's been really defensive in terms of like positioning. It's rather weird. It's not really something you really see with Moy. Usually he's like an attacking mid, not a defensive one. Do Australia push for third or just leave it at that? What's going on with Australia? They usually make the World Cup finals. It's kind of just playing down to opponents and dropping points where we shouldn't be. Another substitute here for Vietnam is the number 18 is going to come on for number 8. Tran Minh Vuong is going to come on for the captain, Du Hong Dung. Like our last 2 games was against Saudi Arabia and China. The Saudi Arabia game was at home. It was our first game in Australia for like 2 years. We had like 90% of the shots and we drew 0-0. Then we went to play in China, which in all honesty should beat, but we lost. No, we didn't lose, sorry. We did not lose. We drew with them. And then beforehand we lost to Japan. So it's basically just a slip of form, really. Looks like Riley McGree is actually going to be set to come onto the field. Very much recent news making as he's made a signing now with Middlesbrough in the Championship. Dogs haven't had a salary cap for 5 years due to Hasler's back end deal. This year we got it back fully and signed some of the great signs we could. Who made the Panthers who they are? Yeah. Oh, there's a chance here. It's a one-on-one. Goodwin. And he's lobbed it. Craig Goodwin gets the goal. There it is on the bench, and he gets the goal. 3-0 to Australia. Craig Goodwin off the bench gets a goal for Australia. That's his first ever goal for Australia. Wow. One of the best players in the league over the last couple of years now, currently with Adelaide United. And I've now just realised that the spread for CH has kind of been fucked now. Basically, you need Vietnam to score now. Shit. We get it. We put your shit fucking turbo on your car. Great lob there. Well done for Craig Goodwin. If there was a player that deserved to get a goal for Australia, Craig Goodwin, 100% is the player that deserves it the most. I mean, CCH, sorry about your spread. Tommy Rogic now, the other goal scorer, coming off the field now to be replaced by Riley McGree. Just have to check some things quickly. called it. Yep. Jason, yeah, a few people have called it. Yep. I mean, Jason did say it, and then me and Robert agreed with it. So there we go. Jason, give us the raffled numbers. So just about to hit half-time in that game, but still 1-0 to Japan. If China can get a scrappy goal and hold it to a draw, that'd be also good, because that would put us... Because we're 2 points behind currently in Japan. That means we would be level with them. And I think potentially on goal difference we'll be higher than them. McGree, it's 4-0. He's just come off the bench as well. And it's a brilliant strike outside the box. Very reminiscent of his first goal against Birmingham. And in the rain, it's now 4-0 to Australia. I'm fairly sad to say we can confirm that Australia are getting a win. Brilliant Scholes inside the D. Great low-driven shot. What you expect from a player being signed into the championship. And there is a possibility, actually, his first game for bloody Vietnam now, down the side of the field. Still no shots, China. It's just not great, is it? So yeah, I think it's very much now confirmed who's going to win this game. But I'll still stick with it, as you've still got 12 minutes to go. As the rain starts to heavily come down in Melbourne. As Matt Ryan clears the ball away. It's still hard to think there's still 12 minutes to go. Just want to check something quickly. Where does this put us at the live table? So at the live table, we are still 1 point behind Japan. Remind you of Trafford, mate. Aussies 5-0. Nah. I mean, I knew that result was going to come a mile away. I was like expecting the same with City. Oh, potential for another goal. Oh, just doesn't creep under. Big crowd, 27,740. Shame the A-League can't be like this. Yeah, Simon Hill, they would be in good spirits. They're up 4-0. There we go. It's now half-time in the Japan-China match. Flick over the top here, but it's just going to go straight to the hands of the keeper. Still got 10 minutes remaining, so basically the plan is we're still going to keep on this stream. We're going to keep an eye on the Japan-China match until that game ends. You think these commentators are bad? Remember the FFA Cup? Yes, I know about the Savlaki and the person vaping. I know. Now, Someone Hill and Andy Harper are like the best commentators in Australia for football. It's just they say some stupid or obvious things sometimes. So it looks like Australia's going to make another. I think 2 more substitutes. I think Jego is about to come on for Australia. But if Japan win tonight, we are still 4 points behind them. Am I right? I don't think so. We'll be 1 point behind them. Actually, we'll be 1 point behind them. Aaron Moy's going to come off the field now. He's going to be replaced by Jego. I might need to recheck that again. Let's have a look. Table. Live ladder. Nope, we're a point behind them. 15, 12, 13, 14. Yep, we'll be 1 point behind them on the lead ladder. 1 point with a better goal difference. That's the big thing. So just like that, we are hot on the heels of Japan. That's why we need the Saudi Arabia to beat them, or China to do something. So if it's a draw, if China get a draw, we overtake Japan. Oh, Vietnam! Oh, they desperately need a goal, but it's going to be cleared away, and it's going to be a corner now to Vietnam. Barty won the tennis too. Fantastic. She's through to the final. I think the other semi-final, the one who the 2 people she'd be playing against would be I think they'll be playing now at the moment, wouldn't it? So we've got an all Aussie men's doubles, and we now got Ash Barty into the final. So I think it's the first for the chance for us. Well, 1 point we can handle that. We win a few and draw with Japan. We go ahead. Japan draw. We go 2 points. Maybe, but don't think so. They're playing now, yes. Did McLaren score a hat-trick already? No. McLaren got the goal. It was Tommy Rogic who scored just before half-time. Goodwin scored about 10 or so minutes ago. Actually, I've got the timeline here. So at the 72nd minute, Craig Goodwin scored to make it 3-0. And the 76th minute, Riley McGree scored. 7th seed currently losing. So it's the American. I forget what her name is, but it's an American against a Polish woman, and the Polish one's the 7th seed. There's a kick from the Vietnamese keeper. I think Vietnam definitely deserve a goal. I'm going to be honest, they definitely do deserve a goal. The thing I don't get about this is, you have 27,000 people for Australia. Like, what is Australian football doing wrong where we can't attract people to go to the games? Bearing in mind, it's a middle of the week game. This is on a Thursday. But we can't get people to games on a Saturday. It's a bit weird. No, the Australian, domestic system has just got so many problems with it. Why are all the games midweek? They have to be to avoid clashes with the leagues. I don't know if that's the exact reason, but that's the only one I can think of. Bit of a sloppy pass here from Australia, from the Australian keeper. Now Vietnam trying to press to see if they can get a goal, but Australia will deal with them. Through ball here. Australia now with a great chance to make it 5. Oh, it's a fantastic tackle. They've replayed Japan's penalty about 20 times now. We need Japan to drop a point or a few and an Aussie second 3 points up until their meeting. Well, the thing about it is Japan's next match is against Saudi Arabia. And I'm fairly certain Danielle Collins, USA versus Swaztek, Poland. Winner faces Barty on Sunday. Yes, sorry. So Japan plays Saudi Arabia. I'm fairly certain if Saudi Arabia win their next game, then if they beat... I think Saudi are playing Oman, which they should beat. If Saudi Arabia beat Japan next week, Saudi Arabia automatically qualify for the World Cup. That's the big thing we're going to rely on, is Saudi Arabia actually putting massive effort in. Because they get inspired by the FA over England every single time they see them succeed. Yeah. So that's the big thing for Australia. So basically, Japan lose to Saudi Arabia. We beat Oman that week. We'll be 2 points ahead. Then we play them in March. Then we go. If we beat them, we go 5 points ahead. Even a draw, then Japan would have to win in the last game, but considerably. But you'd obviously want Australia to win the next 2 games. Then we're through. You don't want to leave anything to chance in this comp. Australia, as they have a corner, it's a short one, good one. McGree. Oh, McGree's bit. It's a free kick to Vietnam for McGree for simulating. Pretty interesting call there, to say the very least. Vietnam still with the ball, so holding on to it as we're in the 88th minute of the game. Still half time between Japan and... Now it's an offside against Vietnam. Just checking a few things quickly. That's why the scoreboard's disappearing on the top bit. Tillia now with the ball. So now Australia just holding on to the ball, just chewing up as much time as possible. I don't think they're really going to go for a 5th goal here. I mean, they might, to be fair. Oh, and it's cleared away. It's going to be a corner now for Australia. Just going to look at some analytics, because we'll admit though the we're in this big time, 100%. I was just looking at some statistics on the channel. Like, a few things have popped off recently. The bloody rule change one has just been picked up on the shorts feeds. Oh, there's a corner whip in, punched away by the Vietnamese keeper. Good bit of passing there. Oh. Australia just basically wasting time here. So we're entering now the 89th minute. Seems like Australia are trying for this 5th goal. They tried to keep it in, but it's gone out. It was the number 5. Karachi tried to keep it in, but it goes out. It'll be a goal kick to Vietnam. It's another goal kick. Tilio's on the field. When did this happen? Who's the host of the World Cup? It is Qatar. They're in the Middle East. So yeah, very bit weird how they got the World Cup. There's a bit of sus things about it. When did Tilio? Boyle came off for Tilio. Boyle haven't had much of a game so far. Japan return to field, so okay, get ready for the second half. Our fate will be decided in our performance tonight. Australia got serious. Let's hope it continues. Definitely. Oman will be scary because we are known to play down to opponents when we are playing away, and this game is in Oman. So we get a win there, which is crucial. We get a win there. Two more minutes left of added time, as it was only 3 minutes. We're now past the 91st. Can Vietnam get themselves just at least a consolation goal? No, Australia just shut them down. Where am I watching Japan? I can't find it on 10. I'd assume I think it's only on Paramount Plus. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think the other games are only on Paramount Plus, I believe. Unfortunately. Australia won that. Qatar paid off FIFA. They're corrupt as hell. Oh, 100%. Oh, is that a 5? No, the goal gets saved by the keeper and dragged wide. At footballs, it says 10. Footmob, it says 10 play. Maybe if it crosses over after this match, I'm not too sure. Here we go. Last minute corner here for Australia. Can they make it 5-0? Goodman whips it in. Tries to find on the head. Australia appeal for a penalty, but it's going to get cleared away by Vietnam. There's still about 20 seconds remaining. Second half has now begun for the Japan-China match. There it is. The whistle has sounded. The game is over. Australia with a very much needed and convincing 4-0 win against Vietnam. It was comfortable, but there was a bit of time where Vietnam were definitely knocking on the door. So they basically... What? Oh, I thought they were about to say, and we now cross over to Australia, to Japan, China. So we are commiserations to Vietnam. Vietnam played very well for like that 15-20 minute period. They were the better team in that match. It's just that unfortunately Australia had kind of already sealed the match at that point, but we're still going to be sticking around. So we're going to keep an eye. Hang on. Whoop. Size down. Oh, still too big. We'll take 4-0. Fuck no goal for you. If we can go to Paramount and we could actually start watching that game. Can it? Yeah, it should be it. Sport, Asian qualifiers. Oh, does it not have the live game? I think I actually have to put it on the computer because it's not putting up anything on the app. It is on Paramount. Okay, let's have a look. Guess we have to do it actually on the actual computer for Paramount Plus, not. Sport, AFC Asian qualifiers, Japan versus China. There we are. Unfortunately, I haven't written down the team sheet at all for these. For these two games, so I do apologise. So I genuinely have no idea who is playing. Well. So it's a free kick here to Japan. It's the number 14. It's a so we're still only 5 minutes into the actual second half. So we're still here for another 40 odd minutes. I work a Vietnamese chef's going to work tomorrow to put forward new dish on the menu. The 4-0 special. Who cares? Who dares me to do it? I mean, that's up to you, mate. Whipped in, and the ball's cleared away now. We need China. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I would like to see China like get a goal, a scrap of goal, so we can get a draw. See a draw in this match. Ball's fallen to Japan now. Oh, it's a good ball, trying to force a trap. If we get a pass on the inside, oh, he tries to pass it in, but it's gone straight into the hands of the keeper. It's going to be a corner now to Japan. So here comes the corner. Big chance here for Japan. It's whipped in. It's headed away by China. Japan are just currently just trying to... I think probably the same thing's happening, but Japan are Australia and China are Vietnam. In all layman's of terms. Just if I just put Japan controlling most of the momentum, really.